Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 8th annual Fall Michigan Friendship Invitational Tournament. I'm Sensei Dean Romanelli, and it's my absolute pleasure to be able to welcome you to this weekend's event. I'd like to welcome all of our guests that are going to be joining us this weekend, starting out with our first-time competitors. Great work to all of you for getting out there for the first time and showing that confidence as a competitor. Also, a big welcome to all of our special invited guest dojos for coming out and partaking in the competition. We really love having you guys. And of course, welcome to our Zenbei Bitoku Kai International Schools for coming together in this friendly annual day of competition. We couldn't do what we do this weekend without all the volunteers. So thank you to the volunteers, both on the time and score side of things, also on the judging side of things. Without all the bodies you see on the floor, up at the front table, etc., we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Even the setup and teardown is all because of that help that we get. When you come to the tournament this Saturday, remember that you have a specific arrival time, and when you arrive, it's good to park in lots P16 and P17. Those lots are located adjacent to the arena. If you're facing the arena, off to the left. As you approach the arena, there is also a parking structure that can be used if those lots are filled. Please keep in mind, as I'm sure we all know by now, all the local construction that we have. And so plan ahead, make sure that you can be there on time for your time to compete. Remember to have your wristbands. You should have received wristbands as a competitor, you should receive wristbands as a volunteer, and you should receive wristbands as a spectator. They can be purchased at the front door. However, if you have them on when you walk in, it'll make things that much easier for you. Available at the table will also be additional mouth guards and any overstock t-shirts that we have available for purchase. When you walk into the arena, you're going to walk in at the top level. There's restrooms located at that level and on the lower ground floor performance level. Remember all the arrival times for your specific age and level. We've worked really hard to break this tournament into 5 components, 5 pieces, so that everyone can enjoy their part of the competition more. We will begin the day at 9 a.m. So adults and teens arrive by 9 a.m. and these are all adults and teens under black belt. Little Dragons should arrive before 10 a.m. We'll start their division no earlier than 10 a.m. All of our youth students under black belt that are ages 9 and under should arrive before 11:30. Youth students that are ages 10 to 12 should make sure they arrive before 1:30 p.m. And we will finish the day with our black belt competition, and that will begin no earlier than 2:30. So black belts, if you're not already there judging and participating, make sure you're there to perform no later than 2:30. In the arena, at the top, at the concourse level when you first walk in, will be 2 very large division charts that will lay out each ring and the progress of that ring throughout the day so you can see where you stand. There will be smaller versions called Find Your Ring that will be available to help you know what ring your events are going to be in that day. There will be our tournament program. All of these things are going to be available in hard copy format, but also all of these things will be available via QR code. So keep your eyes open for the QR codes, and also keep your eyes open for our brand new Facebook page for the tournament. This will be another outstanding way for us to keep you posted on announcements, to post any details about the event, and all the pictures that we take throughout the day. If you go there now, you can see pictures of last season's event. Remember the division call-out procedure. We'll start with the event, whether it's kata, sparring, weapons. We'll start with the age. And then the Q, the KYU, the Q level, the number of your belt, but also the color, whether there's a stripe in the belt. If appropriate, we will refer to the appropriate gender for the division. Remember that at this tournament, we have several invited guest schools that may use a different color system. If you're joining us as an invited guest, it's really helpful to know the number of your belt, the Q of your belt. And as a Zenbei Butokukai International competitor, please remember that you may be standing next to somebody wearing a different colored belt than you. It does not mean that they are necessarily at a different level than you. If any of you have any other ranks and other arts and things, remember that the rank that you registered under on your registration form is the rank that we will be using. Respond to the age you put on that form and the belt you are wearing, and you will do just fine all tournament long. When you walk into the arena, you're going to see the beautifully taped out rings in white. Those are going to be the ring lines, and the emblem will be our crest, the performance mark for the kata performance. When you are done performing, all awards will be given right there at the end of your division, of your grouping. And so you're welcome to stay and watch the other students compete, but you are welcome to also leave at that time. Oakland University has been kind enough to run the concessions area and allow that to happen for us. And so if you are going to stick around, whether it's before or after competition, feel free to take advantage. They're looking forward to servicing us this time and are ready for us. We just ask that you do your part in cleaning up any of those concessions and leaving Arena better than we found it. Remember the restricted areas. This venue makes it so simple for us to watch the event, have a great seat, but be respectful of the floor. The only people on the tournament floor should be the tournament staff, photographers that we've selected, and of course our competitors. Please avoid the staging and the floor areas at all times. Remember that no cheering or coaching is allowed for the competitors, only applause. We want the competitors to be able to focus and do their best. They've gotten all the coaching that they need leading up to this event. We'd hate to see anybody get disqualified for somebody speaking out of turn. Remember, every single ring will have a coordinator, somebody standing at that ring that's in charge of the ring. If there is any issues or problems that arise, they're a good person to go to. Let the seated time and score staff do their job and stay focused on keeping track of all the details of the event. Any of you that are involved in black belt judging or score calling that need to be a part of our black belt meeting, that will be taking place at 5:30 on Friday. And we're going to do that on Zoom right from the tournament floor so you can see exactly what you need to do on Saturday. The Zoom ID is 863-0847-1645. The password is MFIT, all capital letters, MFIT. Remember, if you don't have that information, it's right here on this video, but you can also access it from your instructors. This video was created to be an official opening of the tournament so you can watch it beforehand and be that much more prepared for what's going to happen. We're going to start Saturday at 9 a.m. sharp with our teen and adult weapons divisions. We'll collect our staff, we'll raise our hands, we'll bow in, and we will be ready to go. We look forward to seeing you there. Remember, as you compete, always keep in mind, as it says in our program, the competitor's pledge. Be aware of your spirit, your strong sportsmanship. Remember to always represent your instructor and school appropriately at any event such as this. Good luck to all. We look forward to having you. Thank you so very much.